Alright. Time to continue. Yeah.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
That's an interesting way
What
to
I
look
find
at it.
interesting is how you handled him. You really had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away.
Of course, I did kill, a couple dozen of his men. Is the right thing to do.
Things aren't always that clear, especially when you're staring down a man who tried to send you back to the wheel. But I like your certainty. Why'd you do it?
Mercy. I try not to shed blood unless I have to.
That's admirable. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the living lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
The approach seems excessive.
You're far from the only one to say so. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself.
I've always found them to be too zealous for my liking.
Mine too. I understand discipline, but you've got to know when to give. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig don't see eye to eye. I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon, especially if Ludwig starts operating around him.
That worries me too.
Nice to know I'm in good company.
Things on
Just
your
thinking
mind.
about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
I'm glad for the
Feelings
company.
mutual. It's nice to share a campfire again. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you? Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can.
Got questions about
Good thing you're asking the expert.
Got a lot to say about second
I'm
chances.
well past seconds myself, if we're counting. Even decent people make mistakes, and the rest of us can grow with a little time and grace.
That's lovely and
Even
true.
if it weren't, I'd rather be wrong than cynical. Anyway, if this place can't give us misfits and screw-ups a second chance, what hope do we have? Holler if you need
Leave me
anything
to
else.
it. No. What am I wearing? Yeah, it's fine. Exit here. Oh, another dream.
Please, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before.
You feel like home somehow. Why do you pee when I sleep?
The leaf remembers the stem. We have questions. We must know. killer freed, a predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why? Should he not suffer for your pain?
Someone has to break the cycle of bloodshed.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved, our weeds tangled. This is not our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
Enough, let it go.
Petals disperse on the wind. Wake now. We have tending to do.
That means they let it go. Actually, I wanted to test out these spells in combat and see how they do. I guess I'd check out this little bit left of the map. I'm not able to get through there. Let's go this way. Got a nice big road. Did I go in here? Yeah, I did. I'm sure I did, hopefully. It's a little camp here.
I always hated spiders. Not do.
You think she'd have listened to the veterans?
Maybe I could help them, but I guess not. Another dialogue? Another dialogue.
The armored mask. We dream of steel and charred earth and flame. The memory binds. Flee from her. We fear. For us. For you.
You seem unsettled by Ludwin. Want to talk about it?
Blazing ire. It burns and feeds upon itself. Pain through the smoke, we recall. You are not safe with her.
You sure you don't have history with her? Can't you tell me more?
We reach. The spines tear into us. We pull our hands away. But the old scars do not lie. We burned once. Burned. We know.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you're safe with me at least.
Burrow for warmth, but the hawk circles outside the den. Steer clear of the scourging fire, or extinguish it.
Violence isn't the answer.
Cull or tend, the bear's blood nourishes the earth. The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen. Have care. Have care.
You know, when I had when I finished the Wodaka artifact, we got a little dialogue from her and what other god. You know, they could talk in actual words. Why can't mine? Like actual complete sentences. That's my guy fucked up. Around. Why did damage be good? I need to take out this goddamn healer. Bear out of here. That's an interesting spell, like bounces around. Nice. I finally have an okay amount of potions too. Wait, where's the other one?
Not bad, Marius.
Hey, you guys actually killed one for once. Impressive. Bear claw. Be a plant right here. More Zarbs. Me some food. My region back. Something on one of these?
Castle's
Oh.
fine. A reminder that nothing good comes from messing with powers you don't understand.
Wow, there should have totally been like a chest on the end of this. It's such a wasted loot spot. Should have been like a little, one of the little lock boxes on the end of this thing. Southern Embrace.
Come and get me. Point for you.
Yeah, these spells definitely deal a lot more damage.
Right.
Got all the loot right here.
Keep quiet.
There's a lot of enemies over here. Blizzard going. Attack. Also poison, so let's eat a springberry. Fuck, I'm still alive. Why are they all on one goddamn health, man? Leave him alone. Nice. This guy's on like one health too.
Here we go.
Need loot? No. See some food down here. Some shadow grass. I need to get the thing that gives me like better food recipes. Get more of the Spellblade. What's this got? Let's see. Arcane Veil, few more Snap, Spirit Lance, and Black Bow. I've not really tried out the magic summoned weapons at all. But I believe you can't like use your tome when you summon them. So I then lose access to some of my spells. Makes them not feel very good. I feel like they should act as a tome, like as the tome themselves. What's that little chunk back here I haven't explored? Although I think it's just kind of open ground. I'll do a quick little run around. There's a guy chillaxing.
Wonder what they were looking at. Who they were waiting for.
50 coin, not bad. Is there more loot over there? Let's see, I think I just went up this way. Another 40 coin. That's about all I'm gonna find. Place has pretty much been completely looted. Wow. Mushrooms. Go. How do I get over there? Cave. Oh.
See? This isn't so bad.
What's going on
Your
here?
city smells like a tannery. I cannot escape it even here.
Wait, these two?
Yeah. But
Over
there's a
by the
breeze.
gold elf
It
guy.
really picks up. You hardly envoy. Good luck on your journey.
I can't talk to him. I guess they're getting along now. Some more spring berries. That's the yellow turban place. Can I get up here? It's not.
Whatever's grown over that Audra doesn't look natural.
Oh. Hope this is like a side thing. I don't want this to be like the actual thing. Sword. Kai, burn it. Nice. Electric lily seed. No, this has to be like
Ready?
continuation, right? I don't know. Let's put on the grimoire. Power these up. Oh. So I could have just done that. So let me down here. I want to check for anything down here. I guess can you do the right scan? I could not even see that thing. Cute though. I don't know, this has to be the way, like, forward. I believe. So let me go over here first. I'll save just in case. I want to make sure this area is fully explored before I continue on. Oh, this. Right. What's this?
Just like
Fragment
the
of star metal.
I've seen metal like that, usually by
Chunk of metal is dense, weighing more than it would appear at a glance. Its pitted, irregular surface shines faintly in the light. If you can find an expert forge master, they might be able to make use of it.
behind a very high price tag at a blacksmith.
More food? I'll take it. Any chests looking around?
One moment.
Does not look like it. It's just down where I was. Is that it for right here? Just the stone metal? I assume that'll be like used to make some kind of legendary weapon. Hopefully it's something I want to actually use. Well, I'm quite happy with the axe right now.
Can't believe we're stationed out here, so far from the city. We piss off the captain or something?
Nope.
Envoy.
Stessig? Can I help you?
On the contrary, Herodes believes it can help you.
There are more of you?
Careful, he could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
We wait in places you will never think to look.
This is one of the
Your
assassins.
mercy for our compatriots has not gone
Writ
unnoticed.
of passage.
Take this. We deem you worthy. This time, we trust you will remember our gratitude.
What is this? Writ of passage. Fellow travelers, let it be known that the Adun Arvai is a proven friend of the Paradise Resistance. Grant this godlike the safe passage and liberty that we afford to our most trusted compatriots and allies. Yig Wolf. That's nice. Getting paid back for it.
Please forgive my friend here.
What's this place?
Hail, friend. Always nice to see a fellow traveler out here. Where are you headed?
Going to Fear? Severno.
Truly? Then we're heading the same way. Though Emerald Stair is not my ultimate goal. One of my ancestors apparently grew up in Solace Keep, deep in the Living Lands. I hope to find this place.
Why each having to Souls Keep?
It's my ancestral home. Sure, I may have grown up in Stalwart, but I'm Pagroon through and through, just like the dwarves here in the Living Lands.
If your ancestors left Solace, it isn't your ancestral home anymore.
Some things
Quit
never
being a
change.
grouch.
Whether I'm here or back in Stalwart, it's always the Pagroonen that make me question this journey.
How did you learn about it?
Fair question. Not something you'd expect someone all the way in the White March to hear about, hmm? After my grandmother was taken by the Usher, I found her mother's writings, centuries old. They talked about a home her family left when she was just a child, and from that moment, I knew I had to return.
Show me what you got for sale. Ooh, she sung some ladder. Lockpicks, I'll definitely take those. Dude, I'll buy them. Got an Audra. Ooh. Fine Grimoire of Elements, but it costs... Wait, no, this is what I already have. I thought this was the greater one. Doesn't look like you have any kind of... Excuse me. Legendary for me to buy. Except the Audra. I'll buy it because if she moves, she might not have it anymore. Spear and a dagger. I was thinking whenever I like actually take the time to break all these down, I was thinking like, oh, I'll get a lot, but I think they're worth only like one each. So I'm really not going to get that much from breaking them all down.
Send us some better food. Emerald Stair
Oh.
must be lovely this time.
He's already dead, so... Nice. Ooh. Give me an extra one. No, like, books or anything like that? What the fuck? Mess up. Alright. I want to check if there's a bind to like toggle my screen. Toggle perspective. Toggle HUD. There we go. I can take nice cinematic photos. I can remember my journey and not have the HUD in the way. Maybe it's all over here. This way. Does this way just lead there?
We will be watching.
Guess
Hold
it
a moment.
does.
They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure?
Both. Business and
Well, just
Dream
remember to
Stage.
cover your mouth and sneeze into your your elbow and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwine barged past me.
Oh,
She was
goody.
looking none too pleased.
I don't suppose Luden told you where she was going.
I didn't ask. The less I know, the better. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwine's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
So Ludwine's somewhere out there doing who knows what. Wonderful.
Given how angry she was about Eagwolf, probably best we give her a wide berth.
You're cleared to pass, Envoy. Word of advice? Try not to get killed. Again.
What is from the Inquisitor? The gates of Paradise are closed to anyone exhibiting signs of sickness or questionable loyalty. For too long, the city has been a haven of disorder. Change is in order. If any of the Paradise militia object to the new policy, send them to me for correction. Inquisitor Luden. D-log. Missions from Thirdborn arrived, entry denied. Travels arrived, entry denied. Scouts from Emerald Stair returned, entry permitted. Armies from Emerald Stair arrived, entry permitted. Sick travelers arrived, entry denied. Those cops from Emerald Stair are a bit on the ragged side, should bargain for a lower price. Been seeing a lot of travelers with some kind of pox. They get denied entry and just wander back as if they forgot. Good thing the Inquisitor locked down our borders, but how long can they keep the sickness out? Oh. Not quite sure how it spreads. So maybe forever. It's not that way. Why do I have this 10 XP stuck on my thing? Hold on. Let's load right here, see if that gets rid of the XP thing stuck on my screen. There we go. Alright, what's in here? Humbling journal. Brothers and sisters. My band found these runes in a sorry state. The mechanisms within still served their function. That function was to block the way to the Adra. Through a clever combination of repurposing what was left behind and a few additions of our own, we were able to get this place back into proper functioning order. The trick is simple now that the hard work has been done. Activate the instance generators with a strong jolt, and the way shall open to you. If you're unable to wield magic, why not simply search for electric lilies, as their seeds erupt with lightning when thrown against a solid surface. Do this and you too can follow in the footsteps of those long past. Something in
Stand
here.
back.
Oh, button. Secret. Nice. I wonder how many buttons I've just like missed. Alright, what's going on over here?
Ready? Aim.
Here it comes.
Nice. Through the wall. Kai, would you kindly get out of the way? Kai, my guy, do I not? God damn. Is that difficult? Alright, let's see what this does.
Something happened here. Birth. Voices. Arms building a wall. The ruins sleep in the field now. The only proof they lived. How do we leave our mark upon the river of memory?
When we lead by example, we're remembered for our principles. We live through the relationships that we cultivate. We're not given a place in history we have to fight for it. Voices when sleeping, I wish you just say what you mean. I'm trying to lead by example. That's what I think I've been doing with my character. Remembered for our principles.
Planting seeds. The body dies, but ideals persist. Your clarity of vision soothes us.
Just like the
I
stranger.
think I should XP on Audra.
Envoy, you gotta tell me your secret. The envoy blacked out. Now the Audra has flowers on her. Does that about sum it up?
Why are you so cynical? I think that's about everything to do here. Actually, I wanna... Is there no way to, like, get over there? That looks like you should be able to get there. Let me go here. Look, the last thing I want to check before moving on, because that looks like you should be able to get over there. It's this collapsed passageway right here. Definitely no way through there. I don't see any other way through. But it's totally like... That looks like you, like, you know, an end of like a little path you could take. That's so weird not to... Like, it's so weird to me for the map to look like that. And for me not to be able to get over there. Because this is just the spider thing. You can't go anywhere with this. Let's see. It'd be like over there. Yeah, there's no way you can get over there. Alright. In that case, I think it's time to move on. My first stream on Avowed? This is like... You mean like my first playthrough? Because this is like my 6th time doing it. They're only doing like 2-hour chunks. 2-3 hours usually.
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adherans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
He already gave me like a rite of passage. I don't think he's gonna do nothing. Got a second chance. He deserved one too. Didn't come to play executioner. You deserved a second chance.
That's what most of us come here for. I only wish more of us really got one. Unfortunately, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
Paladins devoted to Wodica, zealots but effective. Often employed to hunt traitors and oathbreakers. Order may have started in Dia, but don't confuse those fanatics with us. Don't confuse them with us.
Oh, I hear you. Unfortunately, if you're marching shoulder to shoulder, some of their stink is bound to rub off on you.
I don't like that Ludwig woman. She gives me the vreekas.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
It's hard to believe she's supposed to be working with them.
And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
Then it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
This guy's
How do
like
you know this
talking
friend
down
doesn't
to a
mean us any
god.
harm?
They brought me back from the dead. They like to have philosophical discussions and talk in poems. Brought me back from the dead. If they meant harm, they could have left me.
Unless they have their own use for you. That's what's giving me the shakes.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
Yeah, usually try to play earlier in the day. So usually work in the evenings. Let's see. Always wanted to observe the work of Animancers up close. Animancers outlawed for a reason. I've always wanted to see it up close.
Just mind how close you get. Their experiments don't always go as planned.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is, an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of Animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches, all surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
Thanks, Puffy. It's very kind of you. Let's see. Not all useless brickworms, you know. I can't wait to see this. They've managed to survive in the wilderness. Not all useless
Right.
brickworms.
You know, present company excluded, and all that.
Don't take it personally. Marius only does this with people he likes.
I'd say something back at you, but I'm just not feeling it for some reason.
See what I mean?
What's this about Fior?
It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
You don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
I play Wukong? No, I have not. I watched people play it a little bit, and I think eventually I'll get around to it. But that's like kind of on my backlog of games to play. Hopefully they've been able to learn something on the Dream Scourge. Right when this Dream Scourge appears, the possible connection is troubling. I'm sure they had nothing to do with it.
We'll find out soon enough. And While we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway...
We'll go to
You
the
won't regret
cabin.
it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delimgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
It's Delimgon. Plant-like beings bound to ancient trees. That's like Spriggans. While content to leave most adventurers alone, they've been known to lash out at settlers encroaching on their territory or anyone that perceived to be a threat to nature. Me too, Puffy, although I'm just kind of doing this for fun. Also to, like, chronically bad about finishing games. And doing this helps me actually finish them.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines.
It's exactly the kind of journey I was hoping for. Didn't expect this assignment to get this complicated. The Emerald Stair that dangerous, this is going to be easy.
Imagine a flooded area, but instead of water, it's all plants that just seem to want you lost, starving, and dead. Step on the wrong thorn or eat the wrong leaf, and you'll find yourself paralyzed or exploding out of both ends.
He's just trying to scare you. But he's also right. You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
Yeah, what's up, Puffy? Isn't Marius
Now
coming
that you
with
mention
us?
it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdut. I have 2 rules. No campfire songs and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle
Songs
room on
are?
the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
Bitch, Tama's cabin. What you got to say?
Envoy? Fior Messiverno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go.
He was sold by the finest animancers in Valia. Anyone can hope it's them.
I don't know about all that. They decided to settle in a hostile forest and use animancy to conquer it. We might get there and find that these people aren't as ready and willing to help you as you hope they are.
What's worth a try?
Yeah. Looking forward to dragging you people through Emerald Stair, on the distant chance Fior will be feeling generous with their time. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost.
I'm thankful for your expertise.
Just glad I can help. Right, changing the subject.
I know more about you.
Good. Let's have it. Anyway,
Nothing new.
what do you need?
It's enough for now. Get some
Thanks
rest.
for talking.
Stuff looking like. Ooh. Do not have the resources for that. 28. So damn much. That's what I was worried about. Can't upgrade my damn gear. Let's put these away. Like, am I in the new territory?
Is it just me, or does the night seem darker here?
What do you know about
Not a whole
animancy?
lot, and I've been happy keeping it that way. Playing around with essence, poking at souls, trying to move them out of and into places they shouldn't be, it makes me queasy. Though, if we're going to understand the Dream Scourge and your godlike lineage, I suppose we'll have to get comfortable with it. Still, I'm happy to leave those pursuits to other people.
Exactly. Other people. People who are a safe distance away.
I didn't realize Avowed had a problem with animancy. I've never understood the opposition.
True, but at what cost? There's a reason animancy's failures are more famous than its successes.
Okay, continue.
For every maniac it's cured, it's created
Dramatic
dozens
pause.
of corpses, or worse. I've just always felt more comfortable with things I can see and grasp for myself.
I prefer not sharing my Discord, Puffy. Grass. I don't mind a little
Then I guess
mystery.
it's better that you're the one with a connection to something in the beyond.
Good night, Kai.
Nudge me if you hear anything in the woods.
I just sleep. Guess I do just sleep. Am I able to just go back? I guess so. Whole new area. Skeleton? What the hell? The mushroom creatures? I got fucking poisoned. I missed. Fucking ball.
Oh, fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
Okay, books now. Kai, may I get this fine lady a ladder?
No ladders, Envoy. Wouldn't fit in the packs.
You're welcome to my shoulders.
Shoot. That vase is far too high for me, and a ladder would have been perfect. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned.
So important about this vase.
Oh, of course. Why would a priceless artifact be important? Well, I'm not surprised you don't know of the Godless. But they were here in the Living Lands long before we were. Long before anyone else, as far as I can tell. Give or take a few thousand years. They lived on every corner of the lands. You must have passed a few of their ruins on the way here. The big ones, with spires that look more than a little phallic. A lot of their structures were embedded in the ground. They lived in harmony with the land. I mean, as much as you can live in harmony with a land actively trying to kill you. Maybe it was nicer back then. 30 years of research, and as far as I can tell, they just upped and disappeared one day. Fascinating, right? Well, what's important is that the vase is within my grasp, now that I've a tall, dark, and handsome stranger to help.
Should touch my abdominal muscles, they ripple.
Do they really? I wonder what other advantages godlikes come with. Maybe the three of you have experimented?
I'll try anything twice.
It's more of an animancy thing, isn't it?
You make lovemaking sound like Hector Brewer discussing tea. Flaccid. In any event, I already have a lover. He always carries a ladder. But, sadly, he's busy helping the Animancers in Fjord, and I need this vase now.
I can help you, it's a little trouble.
Oh, you will? My. You're a looker and a doer. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins. No one listens to me.
Ooh, these little mushroom guys. Sigurd's Fury. What's this? Vase. There we are. Sweet chest. Mushrooms. Steel chunk. That's good. Did not know my health was that low. I just fell over to the little fucking spore shop. So not that far back. Grab all these mushroom piles again. Should puff y'all edgy real quick. I think I sent it. Before getting in combat, eat food and save just in case I die again. How did I kill him with a stealth attack? Spring Bay. This dude just fell all the way down. How's he alive?
That's all of them.
Guess that's what the Helia's Talon looks like. Oh, guess I hear loot.
Yeah.
A lockbox. Fountain Soul Pod. Coin. And the vase. Old vase in pristine condition. Unfamiliar in its design, but perhaps there's a scholar who can explain its origins. And I thought I was gonna get a new unique, but it's just some Audra. Before I go down, I want. Oh no! Oh, thank God! Excavation log. Governor Vidaro ordered us to halt the excavation. And Woodstair is going through changes and it's unstable in more ways than one. While I understand is concerned, these ruins have been here for a long time. I don't think they're going anywhere. Wish I could say the same for us. Feels like the land doesn't want us here and I can't argue with the land. Is that everything?
One moment.
Seems like it. There she is.
You are aware I can see you digging through my things, aren't you?
Oh, well, my
Honest
bad.
titties, you found it! I tried using magic to get the vase down, but alas. Thankfully you and your little friends came along and saved the day.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you on Moon Dude.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure you.
I bet you can perform Arkamia's dazzling lights. No idea what that is.
Of course I can. Are you a wizard as well? Remarkable. An Adiran godlike wizard. You're nearly as fascinating as this godless vase. But I'd best pack up. I want to get home. I've a new artifact to study. Thank you for your help, godlike. Even if you didn't have a ladder.
That's something I hope never happens again.
I've got a few inches to spare if she changes her mind.
What the hell, Kai?
The godless and their proclivity for high spaces, I swear.
Oh, mushroom people.
What? Give them just as good.
Can these ones explode?
Just like the good old days. Stand back.
Open it up, Kai. Oh, the loot start being higher tier.
Granted, I
Farms.
don't come here often, but when did it get this bad?
More Talon.
Come and get me.
Is it going? Wait, shut it. use my axe to stun a bear. Nice. Oh, there's the grenade. Anything going on in this house? We're farming. Oh, there. Dead people.
Those are no ordinary farmhand, as if people weren't hungry enough.
A godlike in Emerald Stair. Well, well, maybe our luck's improving.
Got a quest for me.
I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day.
Looking for the governor. Do you know where I can find him? What happened here?
Sorry, I've been on my own for a while, and I forget how unusual this looks. As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
We can smell it, too.
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor, but of course nothing is ever that simple.
Using undead for labor? Do they work for free? Living farmhands might give you less trouble.
But my revenants are special, so gentle and well-behaved. Most of the time.
It's somehow worse knowing that these corpses are polite.
Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong.
Why am I doing this? At the same time, sure, why not?
That's the spirit. If Beatrice ate something that disagreed with her, the least I can do is keep it from spreading to the rest of the flock.
Make sure you wash your hands after this.
Huh. It's like cleaning a deer carcass.
I got a blighted
I saw
crop.
you reach into Beatrice. Find anything interesting?
Looks like she ate some spoiled crop.
So the blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. That confirms one of my theories. Not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our farms, it's disrupting animancy, unraveling our work. Sounds like I have more research ahead of me, but at least now I have a sense of direction. Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf, godlike.
An inch 50
You're
gold
a
for doing
natural.
nothing. What's with all the equipment around the farms?
We're animancers. Hooking up equipment and seeing what happens is what we do. You see, the living lands is rich with essence, the energy of souls. We channel this energy into our fields, and that's why Emerald Stair is the breadbasket of the living lands.
There's something poetic about the idea of plants eating souls to survive. Creepy, but poetic.
But as you can see, we've been dealing with some irregularities.
Chaining souls into your crops is unconventional, but brilliant.
Thank you. We've been at it for a while now, but there is still so much to learn. Traditional farms depend on water, sunlight, and the mercy of insects. What you see here is no different. Animancy can change the world, but it's an uphill climb. People don't trust what they don't understand.
We'll talk later.
Hand in hand, they toil, and the earth gives in return. The smile of the harvest.
Come back soon.
I guess my god kind of likes them, even though they're using undead. Go in here. Journal. Silvo is acting up again, not that I'm surprised. It's my first racing, so he's bound to be unstable. But I proved that Undead Label is the future of agriculture, when my best example is a violent corpse. Should build more safeguards into their collars or invest in louder bells. Bunks. I can hear a chest. Oh. Got hybrid thing. Bye.
One moment.
Swear I heard some loot over there.
Quiet as the depths.
Guys digging in there. I get around here. Nice. Is this gonna make me kill her zombie? Is she gonna be mad about this? Let's save first.
Show me what.
Silvo.
Let's go. Watch the left.
Oh, you bastard. Poison. Holy shit, man. God damn, that dude fucking destroyed me.
Everybody all right?
That in here, I just killed her.
Something nearby.
Killed a zombie for nothing. That's just the corpse from earlier. I just came in here for nothing. There's like no loot in here.
There's something here.
Did this for literally nothing. You gonna be pissed I killed him.
Come back.
She's not pissed. I'm gonna reload that. Like I don't. There's no point in doing this. You didn't drop anything, and you just eating like at a spoiled apple. I want that to like mess up something down the line. A lockbox. Guess that's the town. I forgot I was human. Loot over here still.
One moment.
I guess his ability didn't reveal anything. Let's see, which way am I going? Guess that's the town. It's down here. Is this like another shanty town kind of situation? Or are these just like abandoned buildings?
7 in the past weeks. How am I supposed to live like this?
Huh? Oh, this is quest.
Ah, Ado. You've caught me at an unfortunate time. You wouldn't happen to be an animancer.
I may have dabbled at some point.
But it's about time somebody like you came along. If I have to chase down one more revenant, I'll lose my mind.
Can't be that fast, can they?
They just disappear. I wish they would at least come back. Soon I won't have any left.
I'm sensing a quest
it's
coming.
Not like I enjoy imposing on you, but I'm afraid if I look for them, the rest will wander off. If Elia finds out, I'll never hear the end of it.
Be honest, what do you do to offend her? Come on, is this feud worth losing? What? Feud? They have a feud going on? What do you do?
She wouldn't push her research far enough. She wasn't willing to take risks.
Whatever you all are doing, it's clearly working wonders so far.
And how's that risk-taking working out for you?
You know, maybe there is something. Maybe I know where they went. I've caught them trying to shamble off to the nearby lake before. Revenants aren't very bright. That can't be a coincidence. They must be attracted to something. It could even have power over them.
Alright, Alchemy, what kind of something?
It could be anything in a place like this. A relic? A grimoire? Luminous Adra? No, that wouldn't make sense.
Something I did now I have
was
to know
hoping
more.
you'd say that. Just follow the trail of revenants. Oh, and if you find something, I'd be grateful if you brought it here. I want to see whether it leads the surviving revenants back. The only way to find out is to experiment.
Look for evidence near Lake Lacuna. Brother, that is not close at all. You goddamn zombies are going halfway across this damn map. That is not close. That is very far.
Yeah.
I got something to say. They're just working. Can't go that way. Fisherman's Journal. I remember when the fish swam into our nets, when the rivers trickled with promise. The harvest was so bountiful you could recline in the shade and let nature run its course. Now the fish ignore the bait and avoid the net. They sense a new danger approaching. If people listen to their instincts, we'd all have fled the living lands by now. Oh well, another worm for the hook. Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Some more talon. Little town.
If you came to bless the crops, you're too late.
What you got for sale?
You're the first godlike to come through in, well, I can't remember how long. I hope that's a good sign.
Definitely not a bad sign.
I'll take what I can get. If the gods don't bless us with a harvest soon, this market will be empty come winter.
Could always ask the other settlements for
You'd
aid.
think so, but they don't approve of animancy. Something about undead farmhands makes them nervous. They still buy our crops, mind you, when the harvest's good.
See what we've got for sale. You glide on plus 40 maximum efficient, plus 40 maximum essence, and plus 15k capacity. It's kind of whatever. Okay, capacity I don't really need. Fragments of the offering. Fragments of for Scan's God Totem. Oh, I thought this was like 6,000 with 750. Alright. Got anything else for me? Does not seem like it. I'll sell you my gems. And I will be on my way. I wanna search down along the coast. Let's go this way.
Yeah.
Am I able to go in here? Yes, I am. Revenant research. Revenants are motivated by the need for essence. They go where the essence goes. I wonder if Elia's collars are superior to mine somehow. Be that her flock is receiving a slow drip of essence while mine feast on table scraps? Inconclusive, more research is needed. Why are Elia's revenants so cooperative while mine wander off as though they have their minds of their own? It makes no sense. She cuddles them with positive affirmations while I give them discipline. I fail to see the problem. Maybe they just don't like you. Ooh, another Hydra. Goddamn blinding flash of light. Well, I definitely heard something up there. Come on, the last coin. Vessel flesh. Is that it? That's what I came up here for?
One moment.
That's the loot sound was for some vessel flesh? There's nothing for me. More mushrooms.
This is one of the Living Land's main export hubs. Or it used to be.
I don't think it's fair. I didn't do anything. Probably using me as an example.
Come on, let me play a gambling game.
I'll be back out there in no time. You watch.
Ugh, you're fed.
If you need a ranger, find a Cierno at headquarters. I can't help you.
Backpack. 200 coin. It's a nice little haul. Go in there. Stew just sitting there. Some more stew. Anything under the water? Not that I can see. Wait. It's a backpack. I hear sparkling sound. It's just gonna be another like several hours of loot adventure for me again.
The mystery is, are godlike blessed or cursed? The gods are silent on this question. Ha ha ha!
I can't believe my eyes. A true godlike.
Oh.
And such a ship.
Oh, picnic down here. I guess shooting range or something. Nice. See if I see anything under here. Always like chest that fell off when disloading the boat or something like that. I got a bit of loot. Oh, Richard.
Ah, a new face. Welcome, welcome. There may not be much left, but feel free to take a look.
So that's finding anyone selling goods.
I suppose that is fair, considering the sorry state of affairs here. Most of what is here is just scrap and forgotten things. It certainly
Does any of
does
this
now.
belong to you?
Besides, I pay a reasonable sum to Fjord for any sales I make. I'm not a parasite. Yes, I am profiting on the side, but surely this is better than everything here being wasted, hmm?
Yeah, if you weren't profiting when others are in need.
You expect me to do such a thankless job for nothing? Utter nonsense. Now, do you wish to see my wares or not?
Show me what you got. Awakened Audra. Exceptional upgrade material. Nah, I'm not spending 2.4k on your goddamn Awakened Audra. Like a huge chunk of my money. Ugh. Has to be a chest up here, right? I want more jumping puzzles, that's what I want. Lieutenant.
I don't know who or what you are, and frankly it doesn't matter. Stay out of trouble, and there won't be any problems.
Get no trouble from me.
Good. I like you already. So, what do you want?
Tell me more about the area.
Well, you found someone. This is what remains of Fjord's mercantile district. Obviously, it has seen better days.
What happened to cause it to fall to ruins?
Depends on who you ask. For all their supposed knowledge, not even the Animancers know for sure. 40 years ago, this place was a bustling harbor, shipping food to Thirdborn, Paradis, and the occasional smaller settlement. I would know. I was still right here, at this very post.
You don't look old enough to have been here that long.
Dwarves live longer, so 40 years isn't that long to us. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some ruins to watch over.
I was trying to be like, oh, you're young. Meticulously written journal full of dull routine entries. Clear that Lieutenant takes her position very seriously. Despite how uneventful it is, one entry stands out. I heard that damn noise again. It sounds like something is howling in distress. Out of loneliness, I don't know, and I don't really care. Whatever it is, it might be a threat. If we had the numbers, I'd send a ranger down the coast for reconnaissance. I'd be willing to bet my best knife that whatever the noise is, it's coming from the cave on the shore. That place always gives me the creeps. Something isn't right about it. For now, we'll just need to remain vigilant. Not like anything ever happened here these days. So I'll go check it out. Should give him any quest for it. Cave on the shore. Which way is this cave on the shore? Look at this corpse.
Hail, godlike. Come, indulge me.
What the hell? Talking skeletons. Let's see what's going on.
A trial. Defeat magic and
Ow. Dude. Just freeze him up. What the fuck happened? Stun. Boom. 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 There's so many. Power potion. Nice. Did the void just spawn? There ain't no way. Back up. Magic ball. I do have my second wind. Are there more spawning? Chill the hell out. Let's have him do his little jumpy thing. Oh my lord.
Isokso.
I get. Let's do that. Alright, take his aggro. Please. Waste all my damn potions again. Nice.
The prize is yours, and our business concluded. Farewell.
Oh damn, bro. It's like that spider pit all over again. Took like everything. Let's see. list. Horse cutter. Full combo deals high stun, hits deal plus 10% bonus bleed. It's a +1 fine quality, which is higher than my other sword, so I might as well equip it. Of course, I never really take it out anyway. Oh, please. It's more Talon. Lockbox. I assume that's like what Howling came from she was talking about. Doesn't seem like there's anything on these rocks. Guess I can't go that far out. Okay then. I used quite a few potions in that fight. Go here, steel chunk. I'm gonna have to like... I can't cast spells if I'm in the water. Quickly. Nice. Ooh, Desert's Grimoire. Smuggler's Note. Need those herbs? I don't care if they're protected by the Delamgon. Find a way past those stuck up trees. I'll pay you 5 times the going rate. Questions asked. Fetch them and you'll live like a king. Get caught and just don't get caught. A Spriggan type thing. Anything here that I can see? So I have my essence ring on, right? Yeah. Now let's see. What's this give me? Parasitic Staff, Arcane Veil, Bristling Frost, and Ring of Fire. So I guess this is like tank build, kinda. Stack all the protections. Which is that 25, 35, 50? If it's just additive. You get like 50% bonus damage reduction. And I believe pretty much all melee attacks take both frost and fire accumulation. It's not bad. Theoretically, I could like put the book on my offhand, cast them all, and then switch back to my main hand with my actual book. That could be something I do, because I don't want to use a secondary weapon at all. Memorial Stone. The invaluable loggers of Fjord, whose every day was a fight for survival against the angry Delamgon of Emerald Stair. When your sacrifice, surely evidence smiles upon your labors in the industry of your that was only possible thanks to your efforts. I should be taking their offerings, but oh, nothing special. Look like there's any loot there. Something up here. Let's save before I have to do everything again.
Quiet, Nimdut.
I am stealthing, motherfucker. Logging camp. You are tank, huh? Stop that. Oh my god. I enjoy things that one-shot me. Well, I suppose I wasn't necessarily a one-shot, but
Keep quiet.
let's try this again. Die. Nice. Hey, you bitch. Nice. Potion real quick. They're frozen, do some damage. There we go. It's bringing things taken care of. A bit of money. A potion. Why do you see me? Come on. There's one bear dead. Yeah, what's new with you, bear? Stamina. I swear to God, I hear like the sound for loot. I'm going crazy in this game. Yeah. See, is there anything else around? Yes, there is. Woodsman labor. An axe. Full combo attack creates an area effect that damages nearby enemies, plus 15 attack damage against beasts and primordials. It's interesting. It's also +1. I'd like to see what the like AoE thing is.
Quiet as the depths.
There's stuff down there. I'll rope back this way first and look at this town. Save. Let's see if I can take out the tiny one. Damn it, I can't like get a full combo off. Oh, I guess it's like just a pulse. It's like a damaging pulse in the area. It's kind of not that good. So how fast these things hit, you can't really get off a damn it. You can't really get off like a full combo all the time. Eat cooked rabbit leg and eat a stew. Oh god damn it. Oh, these focus resistant. On fire. About this.
We make a good squad.
50 coin. Another 50 coin. Sin's journal. Failure after failure. My first experiment blew up the house my father built. My second experiment poisoned our well with spoilings. I have to find a way to clean out the well. Maybe they're right, and I'm not cut out to be an animator. Then again, third time's the charm, at least it can't get any worse. Well, you seemed to have died. So, I mean, at least you don't gotta clean up the well. Bloodstone.
Got some.
Where do you got something? I guess just out here. See if there's anything in this house over here. Anonymous letter. I've warned the governor about the consequences of inaction. The rest is up to him. If it turns out that a change of leadership is necessary, it would be prudent to consider alternatives. The old man is one candidate. His protege is another. But I do not think she aspires to leadership. That may work in her favor. We will monitor the situation, wishing for a good harvest to your friends in town. Lockpick. I wish there was some kind of mini game for lockpicking. Kind of boring just to have it be a little bar you hold. Some more talent. Yeah. There's the town down there. Oh no, these fuck ass beetles, bro. Hate these little fuck ass things. Most annoying goddamn enemy. Nice. Loot these guys. Essence potion. Like a nice amount of mats for this tier 2 stuff.
They say
What's going on?
it's just unfortunate, that's all. Yes, love. But to be fair, you have seen the title of his latest dissertation, yes? I have. I very much looked forward to his presentation. Sadly, I believe we've seen as much as we'll ever see.
Sounds tragic. What are you talking about?
Well, for those out of the know, we were discussing the death of Giacomo Filuccio, an immenser of note. Such brilliance, cut off in his prime. Truly, he was expected to set the world of Animensia aflame. Well, I suppose he had an explosive career, nonetheless. Oh, you.
Will someone continue his work?
I certainly hope so. Though, some might say Filuccio's work was vastly successful. I know I see no need to doubt his theories.
Are they just making fun of him? Otter's note. Etzel placed an order for a replica of a godless vase again. I swear she's obsessed. The way she looks at dusty urns and pots is borderline obscene. Part of dead civilization, does she not understand? I make pottery in the taste and style of the living. Besides, godless pottery is too fragile. Practically shatters when you breathe on it. No, here I draw the line. If she wants a vase, she can find it on her own. So advice, my dearest, open it. I know you're the one that broke this pot. It's okay. Next time, just please let me know instead of leaving it. It's a nasty shock for me to find when I get to the studio, alright? You're not in trouble. Mistakes happen. All the love in you are your mother. P.S. You may be wondering how I know this was your doing. All I will say is that next time you may not want to leave your favorite dolly behind at the scene of the crime. So you wrote her a note instead of just going to talk to her. Goddamn rats. The lockbox. There's just down here. Steel chunk. I think I'm gonna take a break here. I got to get ready for work. Bye bye.